right, looks like we are live. Gonna give everyone a few minutes to get in. Oh, we already got 3 people watching. So welcome to the live stream for the Invicta Phoenix Series tournament featuring the Atomweights. The stream for that has already started. It is on YouTube. I need to go and tournament put that Atomweights down in the description if I can. But the tournaments haven't started yet. The first fight scheduled for tonight is going to be the, what do you call that, reserve bout. Samantha Seth on the right there taking on, what is that girl's name? Kislowski. So nothing happening going on yet. We are going to be doing iKON 7 as well as soon as the Phoenix series, or excuse me, the Phoenix tournament concludes. Getting my notes here. I'm running behind, so I came home and fell asleep after I got done eating dinner, so I'm still getting stuff ready to go. So they're getting ready. They are doing the intros for each of the fighters right now. And I'm still just getting some stuff ready as we keep going. But here comes Tabitha Watkins. Looks like they are back in the Memorial Hall for this event. I don't know. I guess so they could do the fancy entrances. I think that's a waste of money myself, but I mean, they're in an arena with nobody there watching except for like a few media members. Like they announced last week that they were allowing like limited media presence for this one. It's like, oh, nice of them to announce it like a week out. But talking about Jessica Delboni right now, so we're going to get ready to introduce Jessica Delboni. Couple people watching. The chat is open, so if you want, feel free to mention something in the chat. Still playing catch up right now, and as far as things go, mentioned earlier, I fell asleep, so I'm still getting stuff ready. I'm a little frazzled.
Is always looking for the.
Looks like I got about 1,200 people watching live right now, so that's not too bad. I have no idea how many people are watching on Access TV. I certainly don't have Access TV. There's Lindsay Van Zant, the damsel. Good evening, Judy. So there's Lindsay, the damsel Van Zant, one of the fighters I'm cheering for tonight. And tournament and iKON FF7. Tournament. Atomweight. Finish fixing that later. Got a couple people watching. There comes Lionheart Jillian DeCourcy. She's faced at least one other fighter in this tournament tonight. She's made references to calling out one of the other participants in the past and getting turned down, and basically implied that it was Tabitha Watkins. Going to see how this works out tonight. Did I see Bell versus Marina? Did that fight already happen? So no, I have not seen it. I'm going to have to go back and catch up onto it if it already happened. Yeah, they're in an empty arena. Marina won a UD. Well, that's surprising. I don't think she's ever won. That's the first time I think she's ever won that it went past the first round. So, yeah, unanimous decision. Oh, well, good for her. That's first decision she's ever won. So, good for her. I'll have to go back and watch it. Because I had mentioned if it went past the first round, it was probably going to be Amanda Bells, because Maknakina's wins were all by, first round submission. So Amanda looked terrible. That's not good for her. Next, here comes Paulina Granados, the Firefox. She listed her style as jalapeno. That's funny. But let's see. Looks like we're going to have people coming in and out. But we are going to be doing a giveaway later on, sometime between the semifinals and the final round. Going to be giving away a t-shirt, a Lindsey Van Zant Damsel fight shirt. So she came out with these back in May, or maybe it was April, because she had been talking about announcing a fight for a while. All right, so they're about ready to start the reserve bout. Samantha Seth on the right-hand side there versus Kara Wisłowski. But should do a quiz or trivia at WMMA or something cool. I was going to, and I just kept putting it off because I wanted to have this done like before now, and then I was just like, well, just do it during the live stream. So I'm just gonna like pick a random user from the chat. So hopefully, I advertise that I'll be doing it. So hopefully, I'll get some people to tune in. And we'll just do it that way. I'm just going to send a quick tweet out. Atomweight, hashtag Atomweight month. Lena says, yeah, sad about, yeah, that's sad that, she had to bow out, basically during fight week for Katie Saul. Travel restrictions. I don't know if she was coming from Canada or if she was coming from like the UK, because she mentioned about Coach Kavanaugh. So I don't know if that's, the same Coach Kavanaugh as like Conor McGregor, SBG. I don't know why she couldn't come, but apparently it was travel restrictions. Looks like they're already having production issues. So Judy has Invicta on the TV, Bellator and my channel on laptop split screen. So I've got the camera on top of my main screen, which is running the StreamYard. I'm sharing the screen with the pictures, and then I've got Invicta on my iPad, which is just silly, but I want to be able to keep up with the chat. So I don't mind watching it on a small screen, though. I have my earphone in for the. Oh, it looks like Tabitha Watkins is fighting first against. Got Tabitha Batgirl Watkins taking on Jessica Del Boni. Is going to be the first fight of the night. I thought they were going to do the, what do you call it, the tournament reserve first, but they're going ahead with the first tournament bout. That makes sense. Maybe do the reserve bout later. I don't know. This is they're doing this a little differently than they normally do, because usually Invicta has like multiple non-tournament fights for these tournaments, and they have none for this event. So I don't know if it's because of like TV time slot, if they just couldn't find enough fights on short amount of time. I don't know, but they're just doing the tournament bouts and reserve bouts. So expect they might be doing like long breaks tonight. So just be ready, just in case. So here comes Jessica Del Boni making her entrance. The fighter who probably should be wearing the title belt right now instead of in this tournament. That is the argument she's here to make. So Leon has a PFL question. Excuse me. How does it make sense that Cindy Dandwa faces Kayla when she lost to Caitlin, and Caitlin fighting girl who Kayla beat? So they're still in the regular season right now. So they're just matching the fights up. And it seems like for the second regular season event for the ladies, that they went with, they pitched all the winners from the first event against all the losers from the first event. So they just mixed up the winners and the losers. But everybody who won last time is facing somebody who lost this time. I don't know. It's like they're already seeding the playoffs, which are like the tournament rounds. I'm not a big fan of PFL's matchmaking. I mean, they're definitely picking favorites ahead of the tournament. I mean, honestly, though, Cindy is like one of the few fighters who quite possibly, could give Kayla Harrison any trouble as far as the ground game goes. And I mean, could and possibly, and I say that very loosely. I think Kayla Harrison's going to win that fight fairly easily, but who knows? We'll have to see. right. Tabitha Watkins versus Jessica Delboni. Delboni, a year older, 27 to 26. Watkins is 2 inches taller, has a 1-inch reach advantage. Let's see how this goes tonight. Right. Delboni looking serious. They only got 5 minutes, everyone. Just remember, these are 5-minute rounds for the quarterfinals and the semifinals. These ladies only have 5 minutes to either get a finish or to make a statement and tell the judges, hey, I won. So if you can get ahead, you can get a takedown and do some easy ground and pound, and that's it. Boom, you already won practically. So this is all about making a statement in these 5-minute rounds. Delboni taking a center. She is stalking Watkins. Watkins with a head kick. Ooh, Watkins throwing some kicks up. But Delboni grabbed an ankle for takedown. Delboni in the guard of Watkins. Yeah, time to start rocking. They are rocking already. Everyone talks about Kayla, but she hasn't had a legitimate record like this. Yeah, Lena, I agree, but you got to remember, it is women's lightweight. What is a name at women's lightweight? Kayla Harrison, and that's it. I mean, yeah, here's the thing. You got to remember, it was a division completely made up for Kayla. I mean, other than like a few one-off bouts here and there, no one has an actual lightweight division for the ladies. So anyway, Delboni currently in the guard of Tabitha Watkins. Tabitha Watkins trying to throw the legs up, looking to go for an armbar, but Delboni, she's already kind of stacked and fighting it off. But Watkins here, she's trying to go for it. But Delboni framing it up about 1.5 minutes into the first and only round. Delboni's just got to get her arm out of here right now. Some knees to the body of Watkins by Delboni there. So Delboni's still trying to throw some offense. Now we got some elbows from bottom by Watkins. Little over 2 minutes into the first round, well, the only round. Thank you for the compliment, but no, I don't have the patter for actual commentary. At least not yet. I'd have to try it out, like working with someone. I sent out a couple invites to a couple people I know to possibly join. We'll have to see if they take me up on the offer. But looks like Watkins could really work this armbar, or at least she's trying. She's trying very hard. But Delboni's like on top, but not in like a dominant position. This could go Watkins' way though. Watkins is really fighting for this armbar. She is not going to give it up. If Watkins, depending on how the judges see this, looks like Delboni trying to lock up the head there. Because Delboni, in my eyes right now, she is on the defensive. So this could easily go to Watkins. Delboni is just... And Watkins, her whole goal right now is to stop Delboni from moving back and getting another chance at Alicia Zappatella. That is Watkins' whole goal right now, is to stop anyone else from having to face Alicia Zappatella, because Watkins is Zappatella's like teammate, training partner. She was the sparring partner for Zappatella leading up to the Delboni fight. So Watkins, so Delboni is cleared now. Inside control now is her chance to rain down some ground and pound and try to convince the judges that she won this bout. But Watkins, she hasn't quite lost control of that arm. Oh, now she has. Now this is Delboni's chance with 40 seconds left to say, hey, I'm winning this fight. Yeah, Megan Anderson saying this is Delboni's got to really work here. She's got 25 seconds to really work and convince that she won this bout. Because right now, in my eyes, she's losing. But if she starts raining some hard ground and pound in a 5-minute bout, if you're controlling for 30 seconds and landing the hardest shots of the whole fight, this is going to be tough for the judges to score. You never know with Kansas, too. Because you got to remember, Watkins was on bottom. Excuse me. Watkins was on bottom most of that round. Granted, she was on the offensive. She had the arm bar or was prepping for the arm bar. Wasn't able to really extend it, but this is going to be hard to judge. Delboni there with her coach. Doesn't look like Jessica Andrade is with her there this time. Julie Kedzie just made a good point that, you know, Delboni did get the lone takedown. So if you're watching on YouTube, do you have any live streams to watch the fights? So yeah, if you refresh this stream and go into the description, there should be a link to watch Invicta. As for iKON, you're gonna have to have Fight Pass, I guess. But we will be doing iKON 7 later as well. All right, here we go. 10-9. Jessica Delboni. All right. Wow. They saw the takedown and the ground and pound at the end. Possibly the top control as well. Jessica Delboni moving on to the semifinals. And I'm going to go ahead and tweet this out real quick. $10-9. Oh. Hashtag, what was I going to use? Oh, yeah. WMMA, hashtag. No, can't use Fight Church. They're not into Fight Church. Yeah, like Judy said, Invicta is actually on YouTube, so. Next up, we have Lindsay, the Damsel Van Zant, taking on Katie Makina Assassina Perez. I've seen one or two of Perez's fights. She's exciting to watch. Lindsey Van Zant's all action as well, so very much looking forward to this one. Although I'll be honest, I didn't want these two to face each other in the first round because I'm kind of cheering for both of them. We'll have to see. It's neat though because Katie Perez, she fights out of like Team Phoenix, and here she is in the Phoenix tournament. So we got Leon and Judy. Anyone else? So we got 5 people watching. Please remember to hit the like button. That helps get the algorithm going for the stream. Alert people to it. But here's Katie Makina Assassina Perez. Has that half her head shaved hairstyle going on. Her style is tank. Okay. So I'm watching Invicta on YouTube on my tablet, and I have the chat going up as the screen, like the chat for their stream. Oh man, the comments are just interesting. There's some interesting comments going on there. Someone just asked, okay, anti-WMMA trolls, why are you here? That's a good question. Liam wants to know, what do you think is next for Megan Anderson? I'm surprised Bellator hasn't made her an offer. Maybe she needs to get a win or two. I don't know. I mean, I don't think she wants to fight for Invicta again. I think she likes the UFC level money too much. We'll have to see. Maybe go to Invicta, get like a win or two, and then try to get into Bellator. But I don't see her getting back into the UFC anytime soon. Then again, Bellator might not want her because Kedzingano lives in fear of that big toe. Van Zant expressing that she thinks that Del Boni won that tonight. Her fight against Zapatella. And of course, Van Zant thinks that she won her own fight against Zapatella. She thinks it's going to be her and Del Boni in the finals. It very well could be. She's got to get past Makina Assassina, Katie Perez first, though. She comes out wearing a sweatshirt. But just a friendly reminder, the Damsel shirt giveaway will be going on later tonight before the finals. It says Chandler MMA, which that is her new gym in Arizona. On this one sleeve, the other sleeve has whatever that symbol is for. I have no idea what that symbol's for. But we'll be giving this away later tonight to a random chatter. So for you lurkers, speak up in the chat if you want a free shirt. It is a adult large. So hopefully you're not too big for a large. And if you're small, or if you're like a small or a medium, then it's a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think Megan needs to get a win somewhere else, though. I think to justify Bellator signing her at this point, though. Let's see, Perez the elder, 28 to 27. They're both 5 feet 2 inches tall. Looks like a ½ inch of reach to Perez. Remember, this is only 5 minutes. These ladies got 5 minutes to either get a finish or to make a statement. I can't remember this announcer's name, but I like when he does Invicta. Marcio Silva, the referee for this bout. Judy's hometown is Phoenix. I bet it's hot as hell right there. Ooh! Van Zandt coming out aggressive early with some punches and a low kick. Ooh. Caught a Van Zandt kick, did Perez. Went for the takedown, but Van Zandt with a sprawl. Tried to take the back, but Perez rolled. Van Zandt now in the half guard of Perez. Looking to pass, but nope. Nope, Perez got back to full guard. One butterfly, bringing the leg high in the rubber guard. Van Zandt getting back up, letting Perez up. Ooh, big swing and a miss for Perez there. I think these two are mostly going to be striking it out. Wow, some punches there landing for Van Zandt. Another takedown by Perez. Van Zandt definitely getting the better on the feet here of Perez so far. Leon asks, are these exhibitions or do they count on a record? Only the main event counts as an official fight on their record. These single-minute fights are going to count as exhibitions. The reserve bout is also an exhibition. The first Phoenix tournament, when they did the straw weights, every fight counted. Every tournament fight counted. And I guess a lot of the ladies that lost did not like Van Zandt taking the back in a scramble now of a takedown by Perez. Van Zandt going for an armbar. Yeah, going for an armbar here is Lindsey Van Zandt. She wants that finish. She wants to be able to pick her opponent in the semifinal rounds. But Van Zandt going for that arm. She's got it straightened out. Woo! It is extended. It is out. Nope. Going back. Perez adjusting. Perez capturing the head of Van Zandt in her legs. So she could be going for a leg scissors choke here. So both of them are trying to choke each other out with their legs right now. Van Zandt still has an arm. Van Zandt could be getting choked right here because that is a leg scissors choke going on right now. But right now, it is, Van Zandt is out of the leg scissors and has Perez in a triangle. Van Zandt wants the finish. She's pouring some elbows on to Perez now. She's going for the arm triangle, trying to extend it out. Perez trying to defend. Oh, and Perez tapped to the arm bar. Lindsey Van Zandt with the with the submission. She looks okay. She looks like she's breathing all right. Hopefully she doesn't dump out adrenaline too much. You gotta remember, when you're fighting several times in a night, you gotta control. You don't want to use up too much adrenaline because she's gonna have to fight at least one more time tonight. She wants to fight 3 times. Got to control your energy. Got to control your adrenaline. Got to be very careful. I remember back in my high school days with wrestling, you'd go to tournaments and you'd wrestle, multiple times in a day, and you had to, be careful with your energy because you might wrestle first thing in the morning and then you don't fight until late, almost lunchtime, or you could wrestle again within like a half hour. But if you made it all the way to the finals, you were going to late in the day, early evening, like after dinner time. So energy, adrenaline, cardio management, you got to watch all of it in a tournament style event. But Lindsey Van Zant getting the first finish of the evening. Katie Perez via armbar. And that's that one. So 2-0 for the red corner fighters so far tonight. I just noticed because Del Boni was in the red corner, and then Van Zant in the red corner and won. Arm under leg to finish. Yep. And then absolute domination. That was close. It was intense. That was an intense single round. But Taryn Temple interviewing Jessica Del Boni right now. She speaks a little bit of English, but right now she's doing looks like she understands enough English, but then is speaking in Portuguese. Portuguesa. So Del Boni says she's treating the first 2 rounds as if they were sparring, like if they're sparring matches back home in the gym against outside fighters. So she's treating it like, got to win those sparring matches to defend her home turf. I could not agree more, Leon. Atomweight is so underrated. So next up is going to be the third quarterfinal bout. Jillian Lionheart DeCourcy on the left there, taking on Linda F109 Mahalik. As soon as they get it started. Looks like they're going to commercial break right now. Maybe. No. No. They had a little bit of dead air there. So Mahalik is coming in as the oldest fighter in this tournament. She's 38 years old, taking on the second eldest in Jillian DeCourcy, who comes in at 36. DeCourcy has, let's see, 4-7. DeCourcy has a little over twice the experience of Mahalik. DeCourcy has fought 7 times to Mahalik's 3 times. Linda Mahalik going to make her way in. She wearing a Green Day shirt? Looks like, no, I don't know what that is. That might be her, like, custom shirt. We are still going with the Invicta Phoenix Tournament featuring the Atomweights. Third quarterfinal matchup. Linda Mahalik making her way into the cage right now. She'll be facing Jillian Lionheart DeCourcy. And these two have faced each other before. Actually, Mahalik's last fight back at Invicta 39 last year in February was a unanimous decision loss to Jillian DeCourcy. So, one thing I will say about these two ladies that are about to fight, they are both tough as nails. Tough as nails. They come in great shape. They're getting up there in age for fighters, especially in the smallest division, but they don't fight, like they're in their upper 30s. All right. So Jillian DeCourcy will be coming out into the red corner. As I mentioned earlier, both fighters from the red corner have won their fights tonight. However, here's another interesting pattern. Jillian DeCourcy will be the second fighter tonight to come out with half of her head shaved. And the only other fighter that did that, Katie Perez, just lost in the last bout. So if you're in the stats, there's a crazy stat for you. Side of the head shaved, 0-1 tonight. Red corner, 2-0 though. One decision, one submission so far. It keeps looking like the chat, something's happening in the chat, but nothing's going on. Like it keeps flashing like it's going to. I don't know. We'll have to see. Did I see Shield versus Elkin? Yeah, that. I haven't done my review yet. I meant to do that after dinner, and then I fell asleep, but it was not a good fight. That was not a good. I mean, it was fun, but that was a low-level fight for sure. Congrats to Claressa Shield. This is really all I can say about that. But that was perfect matchmaking. Someone that could get her down and force her to fight on the ground, but no threat to finish at all. Like the one time Elkin actually went for a submission, she flubbed it almost immediately. I don't understand. Like Elkin made so many bad choices fighting there. It just shows why she was 3-6 going into that fight. Oh, yeah, Claressa definitely looked lost in the first and second round. I got to give her credit, though. She never lost her composure. Usually strikers like pure strikers that come into MMA get taken down and they panic. They blow their gas. They blow, their gasket. just lose it completely and gas out. But she kept her composure the whole time she was on the ground and mounted. Like, that is like the pure panic mode position if you're mounted. But Shields kept her composure, whereas Elkin just did nothing on top. Had mount 10-8, 2 10-8 rounds, but did nothing with it. I couldn't believe that happened. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It's like, well, no, you watch that and it's like, well, no wonder this girl's 3-6. Shields actually tried to turn over and was going to give up her back, and Elkin rolled her back over to stay in mount and then do nothing with it. I don't understand. She could have. But Shields, all right, start of the first round. Mahalik coming out aggressive to start. Doboni keeping a nice tight, or excuse me, DeCourcy keeping a nice tight guard. DeCourcy landed, or Mahalik landing some nice low kicks. Looks like DeCourcy possibly bleeding from the nose already. Samantha Marshall's no joke. That's for sure. Looks like they're both bloody already. Looks like Mahalik might be bleeding up from her mouth. These two are throwing some hard punches. Ooh, both just traded low kicks. That's going to hurt later. Nice overhand there for Mahalik. But DeCourcy controlling the center. Linda Mahalik on the outside now. Mahalik trying to move forward, but DeCourcy keeping her outside. And now Mahalik. Nice footwork there from her to take the center back. But it looks like they're just going to exchange positions here. Low kick landed from Mahalik, but DeCourcy, nice, some nice punches. Nice counter there from DeCourcy. Counter punched, counter the low kick. But oh, and DeCourcy gets a takedown. Landed straight into side control on Mahalik. She's going for a submission right away. But it looks like, oh, Mahalik. Nice scramble to get back up. Use the wizard to get back up. One. This is a good fight so far. I mean, both are moving nonstop. Both are bringing it. This is a good example of why I love the Atomweights. You know, smaller division, you rarely ever see, you know, someone gas out in an Atomweight bout. They're just pistons. And in a 5-minute fight, you've got to go balls to the wall, as it were. Whew. DeCourcy is getting bloodied up here. Mahalik lands some hard punches. Ooh, nice low kick there landed for Mahalik. Tell you what, just going by damage alone, Linda Mahalik could be winning this one. Ooh, landed another stiff right. Yeah, Mahalik just controlling the range. She's only 1 inch taller, 1 inch reach advantage, but it seems like she knows she has better control of the range overall. Landed those low kicks too. Those low kicks are landing good for her. I mean, DeCourcy's getting in some shots. She's landing some hard punches too. But yeah, DeCourcy's bloodied. Yeah. Mahalik using a good use of the low kicks. 10 seconds left. These fights are too short. I'm sorry. They are. But that is the end of the fight, and this one's going to the judges. So it looks like we got 6 people watching live right now. Just a reminder that I'll be doing a giveaway to a random person who has participated in the live chat. So don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Say hello in the chat. Let us know what you think about my stream, what you think about the fights, the events. Blue Dash in the building. Because, yeah, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to be giving away a shirt later. So we got Judy, Leon, Blue Dash. Blue Dash asks if every round of the tournament going to be one round. So the quarterfinals and the semifinals are single rounds, whereas the final is going to be 3 rounds. And that is also the only official fight of the evening. The rest are exhibitions. Of course, he's looking confident. Mahalik looking lumped up here a little bit too. Surprised. But DeCourcy was the one bleeding. I'll let someone else answer that. I'm thinking Mahalik edged this, but we'll have to see. Split decision. Linda Mahalik via split decision. So she gets revenge of a sort over Jillian DeCourcy. But man, she's beat up already. Hopefully that swelling, doesn't get worse on that mouth, because she's got a nice bruise under her eye. There's Taryn Temple with Lindsay Van Zant. She's adorable. She is. But yes, if you are watching the stream, speak up in the chat, because we're going to be giving away a Lindsay Van Zant Damsel shirt later on in the evening before the main event. So I'll be keeping a list of everyone that participates in the chat. Preferably in the US, but you know what? If the winner ends up being outside, I'll go ahead and send it anyway, because I'm charitable like that. So next up is going to be the quarterfinal bout of the evening. Paulina Firefox Granados taking on Marissa Spider Monkey Messer Bellangia. But I got to tweet out the result of the last bout here. Okay, so to update the statistics, it is now 2-1 in favor of the red corner the red corner fighters in the quarterfinals. However, fighters with half the head shaved off, 0-2, 0 for 2. But we'll have to see. So no more fighters with you know, the half their head shaved, and of course every fight's going to have a red corner and a blue corner fighter. Blue Dash says would love to see Van Zant back at Ryzen once they allow more fighters to fight again. Yeah. You think she would want to go back to Ryzen? I don't see why not. I don't think she'd want to face Reina again, at least not at catchweight, because that fight was at 112, and Van Zant says that is literally her walk-around weight is 112. So she was walking in there, whereas Reina was cutting a little bit of weight to make that catchweight. But yeah, I think Lindsay would go back to Ryzen. I mean, that's going to be like the biggest audience she could fight for in front of. So as an atomweight. So, all right, Paulina Granada is making her way to the cage. She's one of the fighters I'm cheering for. Hoping she does well. She's got Angela Hill in her corner, but she is happy finally fighting in Invicta FC. I watched like a trailer or a preview video for this earlier today. And she was actually there watching the first Invicta live. I think it was in Texas. That's where Granados is from. So now she's here in Invicta, making her Invicta debut in the Phoenix Tournament. Oh, man. I wish I was there for this. I really wish I was there. I've been to 3 Invictas live, all as credentialed press. And I was there. The last time I was there was for the first Phoenix Series tournament. And I said, I got to say Shan Neff, I was like, so when are we going to have one of these for the Atomweights? And here it is 2 years later. And it's like the first event they allowed, they said they would allow a limited number of press to come. And it's like they didn't say anything about that until last week, which was like, what's up, No Filter? I'm going to send you a link in a second here. Yeah, I wish I could be there for this one, but with only a week notice and with how slow they are to get back, there's no way I'd have been able to take leave on a week to do this, to go there, unfortunately. So I'm going to put a link up in the chat, but this is for No Filter only. But BJ, if that doesn't work, let me know, and I'll send it to you on Twitter. Valentia closing the distance early. They're in the clinch now. Valentia going to work here. Granados trying to change position. Looks like she might get Valentia down. She's got her head down. Nope, not getting that either. Landed some nice elbows and some strikes. They're working the dirty boxing here. All right. Granados now on top in side control. But nope, looks like Belanchia. Oh, Belanchia working on the scramble. Gets on top in the half guard of Granados. Not good for Granados here, but Granados trying to work a sweep too. She's keeping her guard open here. Valencia taking the back of Granados now. This is a fast-moving bout. On the back, only a minute 10 into a 5-minute fight. Granados up on all fours right now, though. Up high, stacking, trying to shuck Belanchia off. But Granados has got to be careful because she's got to be careful not to give up the choke. Belanchia has both hooks in. So Paulina Granados now has Marissa Messer Belanchia on her back, defending. She is on the defense right now. Granados about to get back to her feet possibly, but looks like, oh, Granados back to her feet, but now she has got to work. She's got half the round to make a statement here, and she just eats some punches on the break from Belanchia. Belanchia landed some nice strikes there as well. Angela Hill in the corner of Paulina Granados trying to give her some advice. They're both striking right now. They're just throwing right now. Belanchia just almost looks like she's closing her eyes and just swinging, coming forward. But she is ahead right now. She's definitely ahead, is Belanchia. Granados has got to do some work. Nice knee there from Belanchia. Oh, knockdown there from Belanchia. Catch Granados off balance and drops her. Belanchia just has the reach advantage. I think she do I have a reach 63 inches to 60 and a half. So Belanchia actually an inch shorter than Granados, but she has a nice reach advantage, and she is definitely controlling the range here against Paulina Granados. These two are working nonstop right now. Valencia just coming forward, throwing punches. Granados trying to counter. About 45 seconds left. Granados has got to do some big, major work here if she hopes to win. Oh, big right there for Belanchia. Belanchia was actually one of the reserve bout fighters because they had 3 reserve bout fighters yesterday, and they decided the reserve bout. These two, this is almost like a hockey fight right now. These two are just standing there throwing down. I love it. Not the prettiest fight. Not the most technical going on. And they're fighting for a takedown right now. But Granados Belanchia versus with the dirty boxing. I think Belanchia is going to walk away with this one now. So she has no experience. Yeah. Yeah, Granados got that takedown, but when Belluccia was able to get that reversal, that basically spelled the end for Granados at that point. So we're good. We have 3 decisions and 1 finish, and the lone finish going to Lindsey Van Zant. That allows her to decide who she gets to face in the semifinals. That's going to be a hard choice. Ooh, Belluccia looks beat up though. Ooh, so Belluccia takes the decision, but man, her eye is swollen. Ooh, she is beat up. This is the most damage I think I've seen fighters take in this tournament. Granados. Just a quick tweet here real quick. So they're going to go to the reserve bout now. But anyway, as I was saying earlier, Lindsey Van Zant gets to decide who her opponent in the semifinals will be. That's going to be a tough choice. Belluccia looks beat up a little bit. Mahalik looks beat up a little bit. And Dalboni has already beaten Van Zant in the past, I believe by split decision. Let me check here. I know Dalboni won. So yeah, Van Zant lost to Dalboni via split decision at Invicta 36, August of 2019. But Blue Dash asks, who do you favor to win the whole tournament if you have to pick one? My pick at the moment is Van Zant. It's, yeah, right now I'm picking either Dalboni or Van Zant. Either one of them could win this tournament. I mean, anyone could win it at this point, but I think those are the 2 favorites right now after the quarterfinals. And both of them are going to give Alicia Zappitella a very tough fight because both of them went to split decision against her. So, and both of them arguably beat Alicia Zappitella. Granted, Van Zant wasn't for a title at the time, but so now we have the reserve bout between Samantha Seth on the right there and how do you say this other lady's name? Kara Wisławski. Wisławski coming in 1-1. Seth coming in 0-1 as a pro. Let me pull up some stats here. Oops. Let's see. Wisławski is 32 to Seth's 30 years old. Both stand 5 feet 1 inch, 155 centimeters tall. No reach available. Gingers make me nervous. I don't. That's so horrible to say. I know, and I'm like half ginger, so or like a quarter. I'm a day walker. Okay, Kara Wisłowski taking on Samantha Seth. So 4 people in the chat right now. I hope you're all hitting that like button. So, tournament reserve bout. I already asked that. Kara Wisłowski versus Samantha Seth. Here's what I don't like about this reserve bout, though, because apparently, even if someone drops out before the semifinals, I think they go with one of the quarterfinal losers before they go to one of the reserve bouts. I remember hearing that before when I was at the first tournament, which I'm not in favor of. Why have the reserve bout if you're just going to go with one of the losers from the first round? Go for the winner. The Wolf Queen, Samantha Seth, versus Kara Wisłowski for your reserve bout. Shut the fuck. So I don't know anything about either of these two ladies. Never seen them before. So this one I get to have fun and just I don't even have to be nervous about this. I just get to have fun with it. I keep getting email notifications. I'm getting ticked off. Samantha Seth coming out aggressive. Taking Wisłowski to the fence. Wisłowski. I like this fight so far. I mean, both of these Samantha Seth is going at it. Trying to get, looks like she's trying to get a takedown on Wisłowski against the cage air. Seth gets Wisłowski down and is now in the half guard of Kara Wisłowski. Oh, now she's wrapping up the legs. You can see the current champ there, Alicia Zapatella, sitting cage side. Samantha Seth has Kara Wisłowski on the ground. Wisłowski trying to get up, but I think Seth is going to possibly take her back from here. She's trying to spin around for it. Nope, but Wisłowski, nice job to get back onto her feet. Has a front headlock on Samantha Seth, but Wisłowski still has that leg and gets Kara Wisłowski back to the ground. So we got Samantha Seth on top in the half guard of Kara Wisłowski. Kara Wisłowski trying to, she's on her butt right now. She's got to try to work her way into a better position. She's staying patient, staying calm and composed. Wisłowski, a couple elbows there to the side of Samantha Seth. But right now, Samantha Seth in control. Just locked up the legs of Wisłowski. So that is Wisłowski going to have a harder time working her way back up from here. Samantha Seth trying to pass the guard now. And Wisłowski just practically gave her legs back to her just then. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, frustrating to watch. Not the most exciting bout, but you're going to have that sometimes. Samantha Seth definitely taking more of a safe route here. Whereas Wisłowski is just defending, basically. She's on the defense the whole time. But Wisłowski gets back up, eats a knee on her way back up. But Seth keeping it locked up, keeping a clinch against the fence here. There we go. Kara Wisłowski successfully disengaged with a little over a minute left. Back to the center of the cage, but Seth is the one coming forward, whereas Wisłowski needs to be the one coming forward right now. Even if she's normally a counter fighter, I don't know if she is or not, but Wisłowski needs to do something. She has not shown any offense. She landed a jab there. Another jab cross, basically, but Seth coming forward. Seth looked like she was about to go for another takedown. What the? You got like less than a minute left. Why are you trying to go for another takedown? Wisłowski still hesitant. Just about 20 seconds left in this fight that I'm actually looking forward to ending. This has been this news fest so far of tonight. Samantha Seth, her striking. That is not pretty. Wisłowski coming alive with 10 seconds left. Not enough, though. I'm sorry, Kara Wisłowski. Put your hands down. You did not do enough to win that bout. There's no way Kansas judges are going to give that to Kara Wisłowski. No way. Okay. Yeah, control, because that's all she did. Megan Anderson saying she thinks the ground control of Samantha Seth won this round. Yeah, that's all she did was control. There was like no actual aggression once she got Wisłowski down. I'm not going to lie. I'm not looking forward to the next Samantha Seth fight. That was not good. But we'll see who won. Split decision. Samantha Seth wins via split decision. Hopefully we don't have to see her again tonight, though, because that was terrible. Ooh, Marissa Messer-Belanchia, she's looking the worst for the wear. Tournament. Gotta make my tweet. All right, tweet is out. Oh, we got a special guest in right now. What's up, BJ? How you doing?
What's up, my guy? What's going on?
Doing good. Everyone, if you've never seen him before, this is BJ of No Filter MMA and Bloody Canvas MMA. Joining us tonight
everybody?
for the live stream.
What's up, chat stream? What's going on?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man,
Few people in there. So few people in there right now. There's been people coming in and out. So
I work, man. Work tried to keep me all night. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's crazy. I'm like, what is going on here? But yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
Nice.
So this tournament is on YouTube, huh?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Want me to send you a link?
No, I'm there. Like I was
Okay.
watching it other ways, and I saw that it was on YouTube. So yeah, I'm definitely in on that. At least we'll be at the same time.
Yeah, I'm watching it on my tablet because I got this stream on my main screen. I've got, the pictures for the bouts on the other screen. So I'm watching the fights on my tablet, smallest screen.
Well, while you're doing this, while we're in between fights, now that I know this fight is on YouTube, let me put this fight on the big screen, and then I can just have you right here.
All right.
And that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
1 second. Brief intermission.
Take your time. So we're going to intermission right now. See, this is why they should have had some more non-tournament bouts, but I don't know. Maybe they couldn't find enough fighters. The whole thing kind of seemed like it was done on short notice. This whole event, I don't know. You're playing some jazz.
All right, bro. Now I'm good. I got the tournament in the background. I've got the Judy B. What's up?
Yeah. So I've been talking about it, BJ. We're giving away a T-shirt tonight.
Okay.
Lindsey Van Zandt shirt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got one of my own, and I bought this one from her.
What's the qualifications of how do you enter to win the T-shirt? Because I'm entering.
Show up and be in the chat, so you're entered.
Oh man.
So far, I've got 4 contestants, man. We got people coming in, and then they're not saying anything in the chat. They're shy. So.
Oh, that's how they do, bro. That's how people do. It's all good though.
I don't blame them. Hey.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Judy B in the building. What's up, Judy B? Appreciate you tuning in. So what have I missed, man? I'm telling you. I told them, I said, listen, man, I'm leaving when I'm supposed to leave, which is 7 o'clock. And then they come over. I'm like, listen, guys, y'all know how I am when it comes to fights, when it comes to MMA. Y'all know that, you know what I'm saying? Like that gets some of my attention. Like my job knows that. You know what I'm saying? And they, well, man, listen. So, they they sweet talked me into, whatever. So I had to stay late, cover some people's ass.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
Yeah. BJ, Judy says you don't count.
I guess not.
Trying
It's
to keep
okay.
that full small.
Man, well,
Ash
that's
is going to the Bellator stream. What the heck, Bellator?
Bellator's on tonight too. That's right. What's Bellator tonight? I forgot.
So they had a ladies featherweight bout. Marina Mokhnakina apparently beat Amanda Bell in a decision. And the main event is Douglas Lima versus Amosov.
Ooh, yeah, I gotta.
Amosov's undefeated, so that should be a good one.
I gotta do what old boy in the comment section is doing too. I'm gonna have to double and watch it. Oh man, this is the world we live in, man. See, listen, bro, people who don't do this, they don't understand the struggle, bro. When there's multiple things on, when you're trying to cover stuff, when you're trying to keep up with everything, people just don't understand what we go through, man. It's a struggle. It's a struggle.
Yeah, it's like I got to check right now because the iKON 7's on tonight as well on Fight Pass.
Right.
And that has Amanda Serrano in the main event.
So much MMA tonight, man. I'm just like, so why
Braxton just lost.
Oh.
So iKON starts.
So how did you feel about Brittany Elkin versus Clarissa Shields, my guy?
What's that?
How did the Elkin Shields fight make you feel?
It was a low level fight.
Yeah, like somebody had to win, Yeah. And people are saying, well, Clarissa Shields is legit now. I'm like, she's legit? Like, she beat Brittany Elkin, who had a losing record.
Yeah.
My friend is also here, man. So say hello to my friend, Corona. Hey man, it's Friday night.
Yeah, we just got a whole year Corona last year. Why you got to bring that out? Say hello to my friend, Venom Energy.
You didn't get COVID, did you?
No.
Yeah, man, me either. I think I had it right when it first started, and nobody knew what it was because December, end of 2019, going into Aaron Pico's fighting tonight. 2019 going into 2020, bro. I had December, January, dude. I had something that made me so sick. I'm used to getting sick 2 or 3 times a year, like, you know what I'm saying? When the seasons change and stuff, I usually get like a chest cold or whatever.
Yeah.
But man, this was like something I ain't never experienced before, man. And it lasted for about 8 days, man. And then it just, as quick as it came, it went. And man, I mean, it was awful, dude. And I think I had it. I really think I had it.
Like some point last year, but I don't know if it was, I don't know what it was.
My doctor told me there was ways that he could test and see if I had it, but I never did go back for it. I should have went back, but I didn't. He was like, yeah, there's a way that we can test, you know what I'm saying? And you'd have to make another appointment and all this good stuff. So yeah, I never went back, but yeah. I'm pretty sure that I had COVID. I mean, it was like, I woke up, you have the heat on in the wintertime, dude. It's cold outside.
Yeah.
And I remember having the heat on and being like waking up out of my sleep, dude, because I could not breathe. Like I had to go outside where it was cold, like, and just breathe in the cold air, bro. 'Cause it felt like it was a sauna in my house, bro. And it was awful.
When I get sick, I'm the opposite. I get like cold. Like I have to dress up in layers, throw some extra blankets on the bed. And that happened to me for like a couple days last year. But that was it. So maybe I had it, maybe I didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I get hot when I'm asleep. When I'm sick, I get hot. Oh no. That's like my fever drops instead of, you know what I'm saying, goes up. I just get to where I have to be outside, man, like, or have like a fan or something on me. But anyways, what have I missed, man? How's this tournament been so far?
It's been good. 3 decisions, 1 finish. Lindsey Van Zant won via armbar, so she gets to choose her semifinal opponent.
Mm-hmm.
So she was the only finish.
Nice.
But
Nice. Yeah, I kind of figured Lindsey Van Zant to be a staple in this tournament, man. I love these Invicta tournaments. They're fun, like, and they produce legit competition, man. Like they produce, you know what I'm saying, Miranda Maverick, you know what I'm saying? I think it was didn't Brianna Van Buren win a
yeah,
tournament?
she won the strawweight one, the first one.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, they produce talent. The winners of these, usually you see them go up, you know, and whatnot. So
Yeah, I mean Van Buren, she won the title on that in that tournament because it was vacant, and then
yeah,
almost immediately got called up for a short notice fight. Ended up beating what's her name, the Brazilian girl who was the former Invicta champ herself.
that's right,
Man.
Judy V. Oh gosh, man, Bellator's got MVP on the desk tonight. He can't be any worse than Corey Anderson the other week. Corey Anderson was awful. Like, I'm sorry, man. But listen, I tried so hard last night to do the PFL fight companion dude, but I got halfway through it and I was so tired last night. I told everybody, and I had like, dude, I mean, I had like 100 people in there, and I told them, I was like, I can't. I'm tired. Like, I am tired. I'm going to bed.
Yeah. These things wear you out. That's why I don't do them very often.
Me either, bro. I told them, like, it was like 2 fights before the Shields fight, and I couldn't hang anymore, bro. I was so tired. I was like, I got to go. Like, I'll watch it, but this fight. Go ahead.
Did you ever watch Renai Q Boxing? His channel?
I don't watch much boxing at all.
Okay. He was doing one, I think, like a week ago, and he fell
he's
asleep.
a podcast. No, I don't watch him. No, but go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he has he does a lot of live play-by-play streams, and he literally fell asleep during one of his recently.
See, that's what I was afraid of. Like,
yeah, I guess he
like
passed out, and everyone was like, "What is going on? Did he fall asleep?"
Bro, yes. Like it was I'm just looking at the stats they're showing.
Yeah. So
yeah, dude, I was afraid to fall asleep. Go ahead.
Mahalik and Belanchia, they both got nice bruises and swelling under their Mahalik under her right eye and Belanchia under her left eye. So they're coming in the most beat up of the 4.
So they have to fight again.
Yeah.
Dude, I just love Julie Kedzie, man. I mean, people talk so much junk about Julie Kedzie. Like, I absolutely adore Julie Kedzie, man. I mean,
so I've met her, and she is so nice.
Oh, I bet, dude. Like, I just love Julie Kedzie, man. I love that. You know, I love Julie as a fighter. I mean, I'm talking back in the day, Strike Force, Julie Kedzie. You know what I'm saying? Scrapping it out, man, with Misha Tate. You know what I'm saying, etc. Julie, yeah. And then she's phenomenal on that Invicta desk, man. And people talk so much junk about her. I'm like, why do y'all talk junk about Julie Kedzie? Like, she's the nicest person ever, but
yeah.
It is.
She's a bit of a social justice and stuff, but if you get past that on social media, she's like, I met her and I talked to her about it, and she's just the nicest person. And
what do you think about Megan making that move?
Does a good job on the desk, I think, so far. Does a good job breaking down what the fighters are doing. She's got a nice voice for it too. So
yeah, she does have a good voice for it. Yeah. I'm just glancing at Bellator during this intermission. And you got Aaron Pico versus Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee, I recognize because I ran across these twin brothers from the UK, up and coming guys on the regional scene over there, Tom and Richard Mearns. And I interviewed them a lot on my podcast. And when Tom finally got the chance to fight in Bellator, it was against Aiden Lee, man. And you talking about one of the most gruesome injuries in Bellator is when Tom Mearns broke his arm, man. That was one of the most gruesome injuries. and that name Aiden Lee sticks out because of that. I mean, they just literally fell a weird way, and his arm, dude, it went backwards. It wasn't
He
supposed to
like
go that
put
way.
his arm out to
Yeah.
catch himself getting taken
Yep.
down. Oh, he showed himself. He showed himself.
Guys, if you guys ever have a chance, go on YouTube and type Aiden Lee. Aiden Lee versus Tom Mearns, Bellator. Whew. I love this, man. Invicta up here. Oh, that was a brawl, man. They're showing the highlights of that fight. Yeah, she is pretty beat up. Do you think that's going to play a big role going into the next fight?
It could. I mean, if I knew my opponent had some swelling underneath her eye, I'd aim for it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
That was me. I mean, but I'm waiting to see how they decide the matchups.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is like, I think. Sorry, man. I'm watching while this is on intermission. I'm looking at Bellator, and I just know that Aiden Lee is being put in front of Aaron Pico so that Aaron Pico can get a big win, can get another win. But Aiden Lee is tough, man. He is tough. Yeah, but my favorite tournament in Invicta was definitely the one Miranda Maverick was in. That night, that was a fun night. That was a fun night.
I like the strawweight one though because all the fights counted.
Yeah.
Like after that, they switched to exhibitions.
Yeah.
And someone asked me why they do that, and I said, well, I think because some of the fighters that lost that night didn't like having a loss on their record after only 5-minute fight.
Right.
So
yeah.
For the second and third one, they switched to exhibitions and then a real fight in the finals. But here's the downside to that. The bantamweight one, Taylor Gardado made it all the way to the finals. That was her pro debut, and she took an L in her pro debut after winning 2 fights earlier that night.
Yeah.
So when she lost to Tanisha Tennant.
And they don't even count.
Right. Only the loss counted.
Yeah.
So now she's 1-1 because she made her PFL debut. She made her PFL debut as 0-1, moving up 2 weight classes.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and most people don't even know what you just said because they don't, a lot of people for some reason don't watch Invicta, man. And I'm just like, well, if you're a WMMA fan,
yeah,
because that's where they start. That's where a lot of them start. That's where a lot of them build and grow and develop.
It's definitely the best overall proving ground for the ladies.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Look at this takedown. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I love Invicta, man. I think a lot. Dude, I don't want to put any. Whoa. We got an anaconda choke trying to get locked up here.
Pico.
Yeah. He just has to survive.
All right. So McCulloch versus Van Zant looks like.
Yeah. I'm looking at that. Yep. What it looks like. That's a good one. I don't want to put anything out there that's not true. But I do think that Pam Sorensen got a call from the UFC. I'm just theorizing here. Guys. This is purely just a theory. But
She made a post earlier.
Huh?
She posted something on IG earlier, but I didn't read it.
What? Yeah. What did it say?
I didn't read it.
I think she may have got signed. And the reason I say that is because I talk to Pam pretty regularly since interviewing her. Like, she knows that my channel is a women's MMA channel, and I've interviewed her a couple of times, and we're friends on Facebook. Like, we talk all the time about stuff. And I always ask Pam, I say, Pam, did you get that call yet? And she always tells me, no. This time I asked her just a couple of weeks ago, military silence. She still hasn't responded. And I'm like, whoa, like Pam Sorensen never not responds. And then all of a sudden you get a whirlwind of rumors. You know, you get Pam saying that she's got a fight booked for 2021. You hear Leah Letson saying that she's trying to come back in September. You've got Norma Dumont beating Felicia Spencer. So it's like, okay, featherweight 145 looks like it could be getting pretty interesting. So, yeah. I think Pam finally got that call that we've all been waiting on.
That'd be nice. It'd be nice.
That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. And now Norma's staying at one, you know, putting it out there saying that she's staying at 145.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, Norma's a problem, dude. Norma Dumont's a problem.
Yeah, she did good against Spencer. I was surprised by that.
Yeah. She that was a good fight though. That was a good fight. I'm not going to say Felicia Spencer got dominated because she didn't. But it was a good fight.
I'm working on a pick here for these next two fights.
Mihalik's face has got to hurt, man. Especially if you get beat up and then you go sit in the back for an hour, and the injuries get a chance to settle in. Your adrenaline's not pumping anymore. Like, it's weird.
All right, so Melinda Halix in the ring, or in the cage, rather.
Yep.
I'm trying to get.
We got a fight, my friend.
Yep.
Whoa. Yeah, man. It's to be a fighter, man. These girls, especially these women, man, they're just so tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right.
they're tough, man.
And Mihalik, he was throwing hard punches against Jillian DeCourcy. That was a fight. You got to go back and watch that fight later. Those two were throwing down. They were intent on hurting each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. I definitely missed that. When the goal is to get that win, when you only got 5 minutes to do it, man, you know.
Yeah.
That's what makes me feel weird about the PFL. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because Kayla Harrison, she always chases that first round finish for the points. For some girls, that's not gonna work out good for them because some girls have to stretch their cardio over 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Well, yeah. Some fighters, their style isn't conducive to getting early first round finishes. So that's
what I'm saying.
Work against them. Either they got to fight outside the norm for them, or they got to just fight for the win and then take a lower spot in the bracket.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, some people start and get stronger as the fight goes on. You know what I'm saying? The format of fighting 3 rounds, I mean, it's what they're used to. This format that PFL, it's just confusing to me. Like, maybe it's just me, but it's confusing to me. Let's see here. All right. Linda Mihalik versus Lindsey Van Zandt. Who you got, man?
Hey, that don't sound right. They got the age wrong there for Lindsey Van Zandt. She's only 27, not 33. But
yeah, they got it in there as 33. I didn't even pay attention to that.
Van Zandt has way more pro experience than Mihalik does. 11 official fights to Mihalik's 3. But Van Zandt, she came out of her fight pretty unscathed.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Mihalik, she went to war with Jillian DeCourcy.
Let's see here, man. It's gonna. I feel like this is gonna be a banger. I got Lindsey Van Zant, but I feel like it's
Yeah,
gonna be
this
a
could be
banger.
a banger.
Let's see here.
I jacked up the picture there. Oh well.
We grab out there. Let's see. I'm good. Here we go. Lindsay looks so mean in there, man. She does.
Yeah, and she seems like such a sweetheart out anywhere other time.
She's like a small Poliana Botelho.
Yeah, fast too.
Yeah,
Ooh,
she is
nice,
fast.
nice knockdown there by Van Zant early. Straight to the half guard of Mihalik. She's looking for another quick finish, looks like. But working in the half guard of Mihalik now. But Mihalik trying to get back. She's trying to shrimp to the cage. Looks like she's going to get back up. But she's going to eat some shots. Eats a knee, two knees on the way back up there.
Oh, man.
But Mihalik separates and back to the center. Mihalik's an inch taller, according to my stats.
She looks a lot taller.
Reach. She looks a lot taller. She's definitely thicker. She's definitely thicker.
It's maybe because of Lindsey Van Zant, the way her stance is. She's kind of got like a crouch, like her stance is very tight and low.
Yeah. Ooh, nice 1-2 there by Van Zant. Yeah, that was a 2-1.
Yeah. Yeah, that hook was beautiful. That left hook on the end of that 2-1 was nice.
Yeah. But Mihalik knows how to use her reach. She used it well against the Corsi earlier. But Van Zant looking for openings. She's fast. Man, she's fast.
She's fast, very fast. And combos fire off like it's nothing, man. She fires off combos. She keeps going for that head kick, man.
It's risky, though.
Yeah.
But nice low kick there. Man, that hurt. Ooh.
Every time Mihalik moves into Van Zant's range, Van Zant fires off that hard jab, man. It's because she's just adding to that damage. You know, so she fires off that every time Mihalik gets into her range, it's either a leg kick or a jab.
Yeah. Ooh, another low kick.
Nice, right? And that right hand is money for Van Zant.
And that head kick, too. Another one. And Van Zant staying on the move, too.
Yep. Mihalik wants to fight. She wants to fight.
She wants to fight in the phone booth.
Right. And Van Zant's like, nah.
Oh, no. Okay.
That head kick is landing for Van Zant, man.
Quick takedown attempt there by Mihalik, but Van Zant was too far out.
I think you're about 10 seconds ahead of me, but it's all good. I'm at 1 minute and 43 seconds.
Okay, I'm a minute 30, so you're a little bit ahead of me.
6.
Minute 25.
Yeah, you're about 8 seconds ahead. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, Mihalik's coming forward, but it's Van Zant.
She's coming forward, but she's getting picked off. Yeah, like Van Zant's fighting very clean. Just beautiful shots, man. Oh, the head kick is landing.
Uh-oh. Oh. Mihalik trying to cut off the cage now, but nope.
Yep.
It's out. That's what she needed to do earlier.
Right.
But right now she's just kind of chasing Van Zant. Van Zant's just sniping.
But see, the thing about it is, when Mihalik does get Van Zant backed up and gets in her range, Van Zant seems like she gets a little scrambled when she gets when Mihalik gets close in the range. I think Mihalik should have been really pushing forward a little more, cutting off the cage a little bit more, because it seemed like Van Zant got really uncomfortable when her back was against the cage.
High knee but there by Van Zant. Then followed up with a head kick. And that's it.
Yeah, that's a good fight. Good win. Good win by Van Zant.
Yeah.
Good win by Van Zant. Straight up. Good win by Van Zant. At least I hope they give her the win.
I don't trust these Kansas judges.
No, you can't trust them. No.
Bad when they were in Missouri, but then they moved across the river to Kansas, and they're just as bad. Probably because it's the same judges.
Looks like Van Zant got out straight by this one with not much damage. Poor Mihalik, she got some more. She got them working. They working on her. Poor thing.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Who do you think won that one?
Van Zant, definitely.
Yeah.
Unless they're ready to rob some bitches.
You know, the Del Boney fight. I mean, was that the that was that robbery with Del Boney, wasn't it?
Zappatella, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say it was an outright robbery, but it was definitely the wrong decision.
I think it was. I thought it was a robbery, man. Yeah.
Van Zant doing the robot. She's ready to go. She's ready for the finals.
Yeah. Who you think she's gonna be facing?
I'm thinking Del Boney, but Valencia, she was aggressive in her fight against Paulina Granados and did really well. But she's coming into this second fight bruised up too, so 10-9 all three. Lindsey Van Zant.
Nice.
The damsel giving away the t-shirt right before the finals.
Uh-oh.
Chat's dead right now, but that's okay.
Did you send out a tweet?
Yeah.
Let me get in. Let me share your tweet. You should tag me in it so I could share it. Let's see.
I'll go ahead and retweet it. And
let's see. There you go. So your logo is nice. Let's see if I can. There we go.
So I just tagged you in a retweet of it. So yeah, I'm liking Van Zant's chances.
Let's see.
I'll tell you what, how many people are watching this live? So they've got 4,568 people watching this on YouTube right now. And I'll tell you what, this chat has been busy. The chat on the Invicta stream. A couple people saying they should have gone 105 instead of 145. I'm partial to agree, but that's my preference. So next up, we're going to have Jessica Del Boney taking on Marissa Messer-Belancia. Belancia making the wall.
That name. Yeesh. So the winner of this one will fight
Van
Zant.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But
Okay.
you can't see it from this angle or kind of see it, but Valencia, she's got massive mouse under her left eye.
Let's see. That's gotta hurt when he's putting that Vaseline on her sore eye, dude. I know her eye is probably like,
Yeah.
whoom.
Probably pulsing.
Yeah, I can't see it from this angle. Oh, I see it now. Oh, speaking of Poliana Botelho, i.e. the fight with Jillian Robertson, she had a huge mouse under her eye. Look,
Yeah.
reminds me of that. Or something Joanna Young Jacek got in a fight. Yeesh.
Yeah, it's like every Joanna fight.
Yeah, no. She takes some damage, man. Joanna takes damage. She's a damn dog, man.
Yeah.
Tough as nails. It don't matter what you do to Joanna. She gonna come. She gonna fight.
Mm-hmm. She's one of those that keeps fighting. I think she's got to get some scar tissue removed. I'm thinking, because she just gets cut or bruised up too easily. It's more bruising.
But the thing about it, though, she's been, I mean, the Muay Thai career before the MMA career, I mean, you know, she took damn it. The type of face that she has, you know, she's got a big nose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But when she's like being cute on social media, she doesn't even look like she gets punched in the face for a living.
Nah.
Like, it's crazy. Like, her face looks so normal when she's not, like, when she's on social media and stuff. Like,
yeah,
doesn't even like
there's some fighters that you see them and you can tell, like, oh yeah, they get punched a lot.
Like Nate Diaz. Like, if you look at Nate Diaz's face, his face is riddled in scars.
Yeah, well, he gets cut a lot.
Yeah,
whereas with Joanna, it's mostly just bruising. So but Nate, he's the same as his brother Nick. Like, I remember Nick actually had surgery to remove a lot of the scar tissue. And then I think he even had some of his brow line like ground down or like soft, like rounded out so that he wouldn't get cut so easily.
Yeah, I think Nate had the same thing done because they were it's just like this part of their face was like sharp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this part of their face, like up in here, was like the bone was like sharp. So like they got it like, you know, like fingernail file down and smoothed out so that, you know, I mean, because dude, you touch gloves with Nate, man, and he's leaking. I mean, you shake Nate Diaz's hand and he's cut open.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why at the weigh-ins, like when him and Leon shook hands, I was like, whoa, Leon, like, don't shake his hand like that. Like, don't shake his hand so aggressively. Like, you're gonna cut him. Jeez, man. All right, here we go, man. Marissa Mr. Valencia versus Jessica Del Boni. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
Ooh, Del Boni's got, is that the right one? Is that right? 5'0", 5. No, I think they got the heights wrong again. But according to my stats from Topology, but
what does your stats on Topology say?
5-1 for Del Boni to 5-0 for Valencia, whereas they had Del Boni listed at 5-4.
The thing about Invicta, man, they make mistakes like that a lot.
Yeah, well, especially because they're like having to redo these tells of the tape at live because it's tournament.
Oh yeah, the tells of the tapes are terrible. Even in fights that have been booked for months, they still mess up on stats.
Yeah. At one time, they straight up, when Michelle Watterson defended the Atomweight title against Yasuko Tamada, they didn't include the ages. And it was the only fight that night they didn't include the ages. And it was because Tamada was like well into her 40s at the time. She was like 47.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, Jessica Tomata, she's like 52, 53. She just had a couple fights last year.
She's still fighting?
She might be retired now. I know she's still training, but yeah, she came back and won a couple fights last year. In
That lets you
microweight,
know,
97
man.
pounds.
People like Marion Renault, man, they still can do it.
Yeah. I mean, that's like literally going in there against your grandma.
Yeah, I know, right? Especially like for some of these girls who are like 21, 22, you know. You never know. Grandma might can crack though. Yeah, they fighting very cautious.
Yeah. Oh, Delboni coming forward, but getting backed up. Delboni's got to be careful here. Valencia can crack.
Yeah, that eyes all that. Yeah, like if Delboni was smart, she would just work a jab, man. Just jab. She ain't working the jab.
Oh, iKON starting over on Fight Pass. Got one of the ladies' bouts up right now, too.
I'm out of devices.
Yeah.
I'm out of devices, bro. Let's see.
Yeah. 2 minutes in, and I'm liking Valencia right now.
Yeah, she's looking good. She's looking good.
Who is this on iKON? Rosalind Shapiro versus Sophia Salazar over on iKON. I think that's at flyweight. Let's see. Yeah, Shapiro versus Nicolene.
Thought that was Veda Arteaga for a second. Delboni, man, like Delboni should just be.
She's got to come alive here, man. She's 2 minutes left, and she's not doing a whole lot.
She would have been sticking a jab. She could have done so much damage.
Yeah, she's not really a jabber. I think that was a big part of her problem in against Zapatella. She wasn't throwing the jab out enough.
Right.
She's just not a jabber.
Valencia trying to brawl. She wants to brawl.
Yeah, that's her best chance of getting through against Delboni. Delboni's more of a tactician, whereas Valencia, she's doing good just brawling.
Right.
Ooh, Valencia lands some hard shots on Delboni, but I think Valencia has opened up on her. There's a cut opened up. Looks like she might be bleeding now. Probably from that mouse.
Delboni's landed some good shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's bleeding.
That could count against her in the judge's eyes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And these squirrely judges.
Yeah. I mean, Delboni's cautious in this fight, but she has to be because, you know, Megan Anderson just mentioned Valencia has some power in her hands. I mean, she's throwing hard.
Right. They're slow, they're wide, but they're hard.
Yeah. Ooh, Delboni with a nice left counter. Now Valencia go for the clinch. 30 seconds left.
Attacking the body too.
Yeah. Valencia could punch her ticket into the final if she's not. Although with that cut, if they got to get it to stop, because she can't go in there bleeding into the final. I don't think. Depends on how bad it is. Ooh, nice elbow on the break by Valencia. There's nice right from Delboni. That goes to the judges. So we're going to have to see.
Yeah, I wonder if it's that hematoma, or maybe it's like I'm far away from the TV, so I can't really tell. But I wonder if it's the hematoma or if it's like the nose.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nose.
Oh, it's the nose. Okay, good.
Yeah, they got the tampon looking things up her nose.
Okay, well that's better.
Yeah. She's still swollen though, but
Yeah. Oh man, who you got in that one? That's a close one. Who you got?
if I can see Del Boni winning, I think she landed the smarter shots. But the fancier stuff, the stuff that judges tend to notice, I got to go with Valencia because she was landing hard shots. It just depends because Del Boni is a counter fighter, and you know they don't like to score for counter fighters. It's hard being a counter fighter.
Counter fighters lose a lot of fights.
Yeah, unless you're like Valentina level, where it's obvious they're not hitting you and you're hitting them on the counter. It's hard to be a counter fighter.
Oh,
Or like
she lost
Anderson Silva level, where you're just showing off, like pulling Neo in the Matrix, just
she lost the fight to Amanda Nunes, and she was countering Amanda Nunes beautifully, and she still lost that fight.
Yeah.
Valentina, just a damn tactician. Telling
you something else.
Damn tactician.
All 3-10-9. Jessica Del Boni. So it's Del Boni.
Del Boni wins. Wow.
And that's a rematch too, because Del Boni and Van Zant fought each other once before.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, didn't they fight? Didn't they fight once before?
They did, and Del Boni won a split decision. And then both fighters have lost a split decision to Alicia Zapatella. So this will make for an interesting final round here.
Who you picking in the final? I'm going with Van Zant, man. I mean, Van Zant looked a lot better. It looks like Del Boni was trying to do something similar to what Van Zant was doing, but she just wasn't as active as Van Zant. Van Zant stuck a jab, landed a lot of kicks, a lot of clean punches, versus Del Boni didn't land that many clean punches. But I do feel like just based off of activity, Van Zant wins. But you never know. You never know if Del Boni will step it up in this last fight.
Yeah, I mean, Van Zant's definitely going to be the faster fighter for sure.
Right. So, what does this mean for Van Zant if she wins? Does she go to the UFC?
No, it's for a title shot.
Oh, it's for a title shot.
The winner gets to face Zapatella.
Okay. We go Van Zant versus Del Boni. So I'm guessing they're going to take an intermission, of course.
I would imagine. I mean, they're going to have to pretty much.
Yep.
That's the thing. They don't have any other non-tournament bouts. So, yeah, they have to take intermissions instead of having a fight between.
Right. Yeah.
Which last time, like every other tournament, they had other bouts. So.
Well, like I see what you mean when maybe not that big of an intermission, but I see what you mean when you say it feels like they kind of like did this last minute because there's a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of intermissions.
Yeah, well, I think they're still getting used to being on TV, on live TV, instead of just streaming all the time.
Right.
But Van Zant versus Del Boni.
It's coming, man. I think it's gonna be a good fight stylistically, man. How you feel about it?
Yeah, it should be interesting to watch. So I gotta find a random name picker. I got 4 people in the contest.
Uh-oh.
So we'll wait a little bit, and then we'll draw.
When you
So
gonna do it
if
at
you're
the end of the fight?
If you're in the stream and you haven't chatted yet, hurry up because I only got 4 people so far.
Let's see here. Invicta with these damn intermissions, man.
Yeah. They could have had a fight right now.
I know, right? Let's see here. Man, I'm so pumped for Alexis Davis, the Alexis Davis fight. Isn't it? She's fighting Priscilla Cachoeira, right?
No, Alexis Davis is fighting
No, Manny Chianza. Who is Priscilla's fighting Sijara Eubanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good fight. That's a really good fight. Dude, I think it's Cachoeira's time, man. I think, I don't think I would ever see Cachoeira fighting for a title. I don't think I would ever see Priscilla Cachoeira fighting for a title. But I do feel like Priscilla Cachoeira can make a name for herself, man. With just her balls, man, her grit. Like, she's very gritty and she can knock you out. She's got that knockout power, man.
Yeah.
So Blue Dash says, man, Van Zant doesn't seem very hurt walking into the finals. I'm liking her chances. Neither one of them look hurt. Like, really, neither one of them don't look like they've taken too much damage in the 2 fights in the fights that they've been in. They don't either look bruised up or battered up to me.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely fought, they fought well to their styles and didn't get hurt very much.
Right, yeah.
So it should be a good final bout over at iKON.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens.
Yep. Missed the result of the first iKON bout. That's all right.
What you got?
I was checking on the iKON. I missed the results from the first fight. Oh, well. I'm only really watching that for 2 bouts. Ramona Pasquale's fighting in a featherweight bout, and I've been watching her for a few years now.
Mm-hmm.
And then Amanda Serrano's the main event.
Yeah.
7-time.
Yeah, I'm gonna tune into that. I'm gonna tune into that once this Bellator, this Invicta's over, for sure, man. I love some good women. I love some good WMMA fights, man. Yeah. Speaking of Megan Anderson, man, what do you think is next for Megan? What do you think Megan does next?
Blue Dash asked me that earlier, and or no, maybe it was Leon. Trying to see. Somebody asked me that earlier. I said I think she's got to get a win somewhere, and then maybe hope for the Bellator call-up.
Yeah, I don't think she'll go to. I think she'll just go straight to somewhere like Bellator, PFL maybe. But I think Bellator is the way for her to go. But usually you hear Scott Coker when somebody gets released. You hear Scott Coker right away. I ain't heard Scott Coker say nothing about Megan Anderson.
He's trying to keep that big toe away from Kat Zingano.
He's trying to keep what?
He's trying to keep Megan's big toe away from Kat Zingano.
I'm telling you, man. But I'm telling you, Kat wouldn't hesitate to take that fight again, though.
Nah.
Kat would definitely take that fight again. And I'd love to see it. I don't know. Del Boney, man. Yeah, dude, I see her getting beat. I see Van Zant beating her, bro. For sure. Man, Paul Daly getting mauled over here in Bellator. He getting mauled. But I think if we give Invicta a little longer to settle into the live TV, I think they'll get better. But live TV and MMA has really been clicking lately. Like MMA is really going mainstream with ESPN, PFL, LFA, UFC on ESPN. Now you got Paramount holding down Bellator, and then now you've got Invicta on what is it? What is Invicta on right now?
Access TV.
Access TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're trying to get up there, man.
Yeah, they're trying hard. That's for sure.
Look at Maverick. They showing Maverick. She beat Deanna Bennett when she submitted Deanna Bennett. How do you feel about this Macy Barber Miranda Maverick fight coming up?
I like Maverick's chances.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Macy's a dangerous opponent.
Yeah, if Macy can draw Maverick into fighting her fight, she could knock her out, but I think Maverick's too smart for that. She's got the ego, though. So if she can trigger Maverick's ego.
Yeah, I think Maverick, I think Miranda Maverick can, if she can, if Miranda Maverick can get Macy down by chance, I think that's a clear path to winning for her. But I do feel like on the feet, it's tough, man. It's a tough one because we've seen Miranda open to a lot of shots, man. I mean, Joe Jewell was landing clean shots on Miranda Maverick before that injury happened.
Yeah, she definitely needs a lot of work, but I mean, she's a prospect. So.
Yeah, she's definitely a prospect. But Macy only needs one of those punches to turn around a fight.
Yeah, she hits one hard punch, she turns around.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing about Macy. Macy only all those shots that Leona Jojua was hitting Maverick with, she couldn't finish her. Like she couldn't even hurt her. Like she was sticking her. They were landing, but like she couldn't hurt her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so, Macy Barber, on the other hand, like, I mean, she stopped Jillian Robertson in her tracks, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Jillian Robertson is hard to finish, man. And she stopped Jillian Robertson in her tracks. Like, I was like, whoa. Like, as soon as she hit Jillian backed up. And I was like, man, then the way she stopped JJ Aldrich too, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And even in the Alexa Grasso fight, man, like in that third round, man, she started hitting Alexa Grasso, and Grasso was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like Grasso, if that fight had been 5 rounds, Macy Barber probably would have finished her. But it is what it is. I like Macy though. I do. I've always liked Macy. Like I've always liked Macy Barber. The trash talk, all of it.
See, she always rubbed me the wrong way for some reason. Maverick,
she rubs me the wrong way too, but I still like her.
You know what, Miranda Maverick? I've never been into her either. So,
well, go ahead.
She got such a push from Invicta because they were in Missouri and she's from Missouri, so she was selling a lot of tickets for them.
Maverick gonna be in trouble when she fights a girl that's bigger than her, and Macy Barber is definitely bigger than her.
Yeah, well, she's gonna be in trouble as soon as she fights someone that can stop a takedown. Really,
that's what I'm saying. Somebody who Jillian Robertson is not that strong, like physically. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're physical, you can beat Jillian Robertson just because you're physical. You know what I'm saying? Like, and but a big, strong flyweight dude like Taylor Santos, you know what I'm saying? Manon Furiat, like, you know, Montana De La Rosa, those big flyweights, dude. Like, she's gonna struggle with. I think Miranda Maverick will struggle with those big girls, especially those girls who are just as good as her. Whose wrestling is just as good as hers.
Well, anyone who's just as strong of an athlete as she is.
Right,
That's
right.
the big thing, especially at flyweight right now. You have the athletes versus like the non-athlete technicians. That is like the big divide in at flyweight right now.
And big example, you know, I hate to bring up Jillian Robertson again, but Robertson, you know, she fought Taylor Santos and Miranda Maverick back to back, and she just got out muscled by both of them. Now, if it was like a grappling tournament, maybe, but just, you know, blasting takedowns the way they were blasting takedowns on Jillian, like she's not that strong in the clinch. Girls who are strong in the clinch, like Araujo, you know what I'm saying, Taylor Santos, those big girls, they'll beat those non-athletic girls, dude. They'll beat them just off of pure athleticism.
Guzman.
We'll see though.
Oh, Ramona Pasquale is fighting over at iKON.
Is she fighting now?
Adelaida Guzman, Chica.
Let's hope Macy learned from her last fight. No air punches.
Yeah, that comes down to, you could tell she was learning things in the gym, but never learned how to properly apply them. And then she just went into the fight and just started using them too much.
Yeah, like that was kind of weird. That wasn't the Macy I'm used to seeing. Like I'm used to seeing Macy that's like stalking her opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like coming forward, like stalking, waiting on that moment to just fire. You know what I'm saying? That was mostly that's what I was used to seeing. When she was doing that, I was like, Macy, what, you're fighting Alexa Grasso out here, man. Like, chill out with that.
That girl, ain't no way this girl's 21 right now. Sorry.
Who you talking about? Oh.
Adelaida Guzman over at iKON is 21. She looks like that's a rough 21 years.
You never know, man. Where's she from?
Mexico.
Okay.
Pasquale's backing her up, clinching her. Ooh, Pasquale.
Be right back.
Okay. Pasquale jumped Guzman to the floor in the clinch. Guzman going for an ankle lock right now, looking like, or at least trying for it. But Guzman going for that ankle, but Pasquale escapes, standing over Guzman right now. Now Pasquale on side control. Looks like she's going to try to pass in a second here, but she's raining down some punches. She's going for a crucifix. Pasquale about to lock up this crucifix. She's got one arm trapped. If she can get that one arm, she's got the right arm trapped. She's got to like get the left arm trapped to really get that. Yeah, use your right arm to trap her left arm. Interview with Shannon Knapp going on now over at Invicta. Prize fighter, So we got Taryn Temple interviewing Shannon Knapp over at Invicta. Over at iKON, we got Ramona Pasquale taking on Adelaida Guzman. They're getting ready for the final bout here, and we're going to do our drawing in a minute. Now TJ DeSantis talking to Alicia Zappatella, the current Invicta champ. Ooh, Pasquale.
Don't you just love Shannon Knapp, though?
What's that?
So don't you just love Shannon Knapp, though?
Yeah,
She should definitely be. I think Shannon Knapp should be in charge of the women in the
Pasquale got the win. So I got to interview Shannon Knapp last time I was at Invicta, and she's very smart. Obviously, very elegant lady. Comes across really well.
She's a boss.
Yeah, she's a boss lady.
For sure, she's a boss. I love it. I love Shannon Knapp, man. I love everything about her. She should be in charge of the women in the UFC, man. I think so.
Yeah, I gave her a good question because I asked her, because at the time, Jin Fry, who was the champion, the Atomweight champion, was going over to Ryzen to fight Ayaka Hamasaki, who was the former champ, who never lost. And I said, so does it make you nervous that your current champ is going over to a different organization to take a fight? And without hesitation, she answered it. She's like, well, they're both my champions.
Right.
So, either way, no matter who wins, Ayaka, she was still the Invicta champ when she left. So I was like, wow, didn't even hesitate to answer. So she definitely knows how to talk like a promoter too. So.
Right. Yeah, Shannon Knapp, man. She's.
So right now, Alicia Zappatella is giving her breakdown of the final. So Ramona Pasquale improves to 5-3, I believe, or 5-2. Adelaida Guzman drops to 0-1. Getting interviewed by Pasquale getting interviewed by Pearl Gonzalez. Pearl looking very nice tonight. But yeah, we're getting ready for the final bout for Invicta tonight. Lindsay Van Zant versus Jessica Del Boni. But before we do that, it's t-shirt drawing time. So I got a random name picker. I got 4 names entered because everyone who participated in the chat. Where'd you go?
Man, my Wi-Fi just went haywire.
That's all right. So I got 4 names in the random name selector here. It's going to draw 1 winner. And the winner, is going to win this Lindsay Van Zant Damsel shirt. I'll work out the details on how to contact me. Of course, you can contact me on Twitter at NowWMMA. And just message me and let me know, or we'll work something out if you don't have Twitter. So we're going to pick 1 random name right now. And the winner is the Blue Dash. The Blue Dash.
Nice.
So Blue Dash, if you are still in the chat, you can hit me up on Twitter at NowWMMA, or you can hit me on Instagram at LETO1776. Let me know it's you, and you can send me your address, and I'll mail it out tomorrow. So congrats to the Blue Dash. You won yourself a Lindsay Van Zant.
Oh, man, I can't even watch the fight. My internet just crapped. Oh, no. Oh, what's going on right now? Are they walking to the cage?
No, I don't know. They just got the graphic up saying they'll return soon.
Oh,
Judy saying congrats, Blue Dash.
I can't even hear you clean. I can't even hear you that well. My freaking Wi-Fi crap.
You're coming
Let
across.
me jump off and jump back. Let me jump.
Okay.
Let me
go
jump
ahead.
off and unplug my router and come back on. I'll call you back. I'll get back on.
Okay. Judy V says, "Congrats, Blue Dash." So, Blue Dash, if you're still on, just try to get a hold of me, either on Twitter or Instagram. Instagram is at LETO1776, and Twitter is going to be at now WMMA, right there. So BJ's internet crapped out, and he will be back, possibly. So we're still waiting on the final bout for Invicta FC Phoenix Tournament Atomweights. So we're still waiting on. In the meantime, I'm going to tweet out the winner here. Phoenix Tournament. WMMA. Hashtag Atomweight. All about the hashtags when you tweet or make an IG post, Instagram post. I hate it. It's annoying. So congrats to the Blue Dash, our t-shirt winner. And if he doesn't get a hold of me, I will do another drawing next week because I plan another stream for next weekend for Deep Jules 33, the Atomweight Grand Prix Finals. We're going to have the semifinals and the finals in one night. So the winner will have to win 2 fights that night. They had the quarterfinals back in, I want to say, March. Yeah, I think March. But we'll hopefully the Blue Dash gets a hold of me. He can get a shirt, and if not, I'll give it away again in a week. Looks like BJ's back.
Yes, sir. I'm back. Yes, man.
All
I
right.
don't know what. My Wi-Fi is trash. My Wi-Fi is trash. Okay. Yeah, I'm back in the building.
So they're still previewing the finals.
Yeah, I see.
But what do we got over on iKON? iKON's getting another ladies bout. Which one is this? Oh, this is the one that was added like just yesterday. Guzman.
One day notice. Oof.
Well, they announced it yesterday, but I think they had it in the works and just added it like short notice.
Yeah.
But it's Zamora versus Soto at featherweight. Now Zamora, I caught her last fight at bantamweight, just at the last iKON event. She looked all right. You know, both of these ladies, as far as I know, are just getting started.
What's their record?
Zamora coming in 2-1. Denise Soto coming in 1-0.
Yeah, man, that's good experience for him, for real.
Yeah.
iKON is a good place to get started.
Yeah, I guess it's ran by the same promoter as Roy Jones Jr. Boxing.
Yeah.
Because you look on their ring and it's the same ring as Roy Jones Jr. Boxing, then you know RJJ Boxing will be on like Fight Pass one day and an iKON the next, or vice versa.
Right. Yeah. So places like iKON and Octagon MMA, like those are good proving grounds, I think.
Yeah.
Because Lucy Podolova is over at Octagon racking up wins, dude.
Yeah, that's a good promotion. That's like good production levels.
Yeah, like it's
putting together some good fights.
Yeah.
They got another one, I think, on June 19th. Has several ladies bouts.
I mean, Lucy Podolova went over there and like racked up 3 wins in a row, dude, and all on short notice. Like just boom, boom, boom. That's one. I think I mentioned this to you before, man. Like that's somebody I don't think that should have been cut from the UFC, dude. I don't think Podolova should have been cut quite yet.
Yeah. So
I think that was a little premature.
Yeah. So Octagon has 2 ladies bouts added so far. Marta Volachek versus Rizlan Sohak at bantamweight. They have a strawweight. Monica Choklakova versus somebody. And I know they're trying to find. I know they're trying to find an opponent for Lucia because she's on. She's on the poster.
Oh, they'll find her somebody. Oh, they'll find a fight for Podolova.
Yeah, hopefully somebody decent.
She's becoming the face of Octagon MMA.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she's Czech, and it's like a Czech and Slovak promotion. So,
right.
You know.
And she's mean as hell, man. I think we'll see. I honestly think we'll see her back in the UFC, man. I do. I think she'll become the champ there. I would have liked to seen her go to Bellator, to be honest, because I think Lucy could have put up some good fights in there with Kill Holtz and Velasquez and Laura and those girls. You know, Watanabe, Garland. Those would have been good fights.
Yeah, she's a flyweight. She could do good in Bellator.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
We'll have to pay her more money than Octagon's giving her right now, though.
She's fighting at different weight classes over at Octagon.
Yeah, it depends, because I know like one fight she took on short notice, so she moved back up to, or no, they're having her fight at bantamweight mostly. They're trying to build up a bantamweight division.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So they're getting ready for finals.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go, bro. Here we go.
Van Zandt coming out in the blue corner.
Let's go.
For the finals. Van Zandt making the walk.
She looks ready, man. She looks ready. And this is 1 round 2, right?
Yeah. Over at iKON, Zamora has Soto mounted and is dropping some elbows in the corner.
Let's go. Let's go. It's crazy that the main event of like the first fighters walked out for the main event of Invicta, and the first fighters walked out for the main event of Bellator.
Oh.
Yeah. Amosov is walking out. This is going to be a good fight with Douglas Lima, though.
Got a slugfest over at iKON right now. Soto's hair came loose.
I'm trying to find it, man. I'm trying to find iKON. I can't find it.
It's on Fight Pass.
Oh, it's on Fight Pass.
Yeah.
My computer would I don't know if it can handle running Bellator.
Watching 3 different streams. You don't want to.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bandwidth. you're gonna overload your thing again.
Yeah, I know. It'll die. It's crazy.
Luckily, I've only got the tablet working on Wi-Fi. I've got my PC on hardwired.
Benzant and Amosov were running around the cage at the same time. It's weird. This is weirdly timed. Oh boy. Yeah, I definitely got Benzant here.
Yeah, Blue Dash, you won the T-shirt giveaway.
Good job, man. Congrats.
So you missed it, but yeah, you can contact me on Twitter at NowWMMA, or contact me on Instagram at LETO1776, and get me your address, and I'll send that T-shirt out to you. Blue Dash going through the same problems, BJ.
Oh yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's a cold world out here.
Yeah.
It's a cold world out here, man.
Okay, where did they?
What did what?
This is sloppy over at iKON right now. I gotta turn it off. That spike's looking sloppy. Because this girl they brought in to fight Zamora, she's like chubby, her belly, her guts hanging down and wobbling everywhere.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's looking sloppy. She's just like swinging loose, whatever she can land. Zamora's like trying to,
I mean, it's iKON, man. It's iKON.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, make sure to message me at NowWMMA. I hope you don't live in Europe or Asia, because that's going to be you'll be waiting on that shirt for a while. I did a giveaway before. I gave away an Invicta like a mini poster from Invicta.
I gave away a No Filter MMA shirt. Yeah, I've done it, man.
And
I think it's fun.
Yeah, I gave it away to a random subscriber. He ended up living in England, so I had to pay like $14 for overseas shipping.
Jeez, yeah.
Like, man, it's gonna be like. I was like, man, next one's gonna be continental U.S. only.
Yeah, Scott Butters, UK fighter, he sent me a package, man. Surprised the hell out of me with it. And he said it was a pain trying to get it shipped over to the United States. I said, well, international shipping is kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And he sent it during COVID too, so he said that.
Yeah, that was real hard.
Yeah, he said that it was, when he was trying to ship it, like he got asked, like, have you been exposed to COVID? Like the whole 9 yards before he sent it. Like, yeah, and he said, and I didn't even know anything about it. He had actually messaged my mom on Facebook and got the address. Yeah. So that was kind of funny.
Nice. All right, they're announcing the fighters for the finals of the Invicta Atomweight Phoenix Tournament.
Let's go.
Lindsay Van Zant versus Jessica Del Boni.
Let's go.
Oh, good. In the U.S., thank God. This is the only 3-round fight of the evening at Invicta. Final round, winner gets a title shot against Alicia Zapatella.
Let's go.
Yeah. I know Van Zant, she was talking smack about Zapatella a while ago on Instagram, calling her a one-trick pony and whatnot.
I think I remember seeing that. Zapatella didn't like that.
Nah.
But she's not the most exciting fighter to watch, though, to be honest.
No, she's not. I mean, she's fun as long as, like, she's landing those looping hooks.
Right.
But even when she gets an opponent down, it's like she has a hard time passing guard. She doesn't throw a lot of ground and pound. I mean, granted, being like super short and stuff, it's like hard to do anything against taller opponents. She's 4'11".
Right. Here we go, man.
All right. Final round, tournament round, first round of the finals. Van Zandt circling.
Van Zandt just looking faster, man. She's just looking sharper.
Yeah. No, I think Del Boni got the only shot that landed at that exchange, though. Exchange of low kicks.
Ooh.
Del Boni trying to back her up to the cage.
She's firing those
nice counter there by Van Zandt. Del Boni lands a hard right, but Van Zandt countered. Van Zandt getting away from the cage now.
Ooh. She did land a hard one.
Yeah. Minute and a half into the first round. Del Boni coming forward with the combination. Van Zandt trying to throw a counter. Nice low kick there lands for Del Boni. Her low kicks are money.
Looks like Del Boni's stepping it up a little bit.
Yeah.
As far as like the speed, she knows she can't be lacking there with Van Zandt.
No, she can't be like just taking her time. Ooh, Del Boni's landing some hard punches.
Oh yeah, I see that. Oh yeah,
she's definitely matching the pace of Van Zandt too so far.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. Like she knows. I think that she probably prepared to fight Van Zandt. There we go. Del Boni applying that pressure though, but we just saw that in Van Zandt's last fight though. I mean, you apply pressure, she's gonna pick you out, man.
Yeah. Del Boni going for a clinch now.
This is intense. Ooh. I'm here, bro.
Okay.
I'm muting because I'm cooking and watching at the same time.
Oh, okay. Van Zandt just landed a nice one too, but Del Boni gets up to the cage. Del Boni getting the better of the striking so far in the first round. I gotta say.
They're swinging, bro.
Yeah. Del
Boni trying to woo. Del Boni applying that pressure, man. It's starting to. Oh.
Van Zandt goes high with the kick.
She's dangerous with those high kicks, man.
Yeah. Del Boni with the clinch again. Van Zandt goes to the body with the right hand and immediately gets out of the way, but Del Boni stalking her down.
Van Zandt trying to be clean though, man. She gonna have to get dirty in there, man.
Yeah. Van Zandt's problem is she's kind of circling herself into the cage.
Right.
and then Del Boni's unloading on her. Like as soon as she starts circling, Del Boni's cutting off.
Right.
Right into the cage.
See, I told you about in the last fight.
Round.
In the last fight, as soon as Van Zant's back got to the cage, man, she doesn't. Van Zant's not as clean. She's not as clean when her back's to the cage, huh? I say round one goes to Del Boni.
Yeah, definitely. I got to run to the restroom real quick.
Go ahead, man.
Yep, 10-9, 10-9, and a draw in the open scoring.
Ooh. All right, people, round two. Here we go.
All right, that was a quick pee.
Oh, got Van Zant coming forward. Combinations. She's a little more active coming out in the second round.
Yeah, she's got to. She's got to start throwing her jab out more, too.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice low kick there for Van Zant.
Yep.
Judy V got one eye on Invicta, one eye on Bellator.
Me too. Don't feel bad. Douglas got control. Douglas Lima got controlled in that first round. No.
Ooh. Nice 1-2 low kick lands for Del Boni.
Oh, nice fast combinations from Del Boni.
Yeah.
Like she's in some ways mirroring Van Zant.
Let's see, she's getting backed up again.
Yep.
She's circling all the way to the other side, but then she
look,
right, and that's when Del Boni is able to stalk her down.
Right. Yeah. Look when Van Zant gets pushed back to the cage, man. She starts like.
She needs to be more assertive. Like she's circling around with the lateral movement, but she's got to start coming forward on Del Boni. Like just like that.
Right. Yeah. Just like that.
And again, yeah. Now she's starting to work forward. There we go. She's got to get her back off that cage. She keeps letting Del Boni just nice kick there, but see.
Yep. Just that pressure, man. That pressure of Del Boni. Nice head kick, though.
Yeah.
Oh, nice straight right by Van Zant a second there ago.
Yeah.
Clinch.
So now we got Del Boni clinching Van Zant on the fence. Not really going for a takedown or anything, but more just trying to bully her.
Right.
Left in the round.
Del Boni looks much bigger.
Oh yeah, she definitely. Oh yeah, Van Zant. I mentioned earlier. She said she walks around at like 112. So she's not big. She's not big for an atom weight. Nice right hand there for Van Zant.
Van Zant looked like she walked. I mean, Del Boni looked like she walked around about 120, 125.
Yeah, it's possible. There's some big atom weights out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Van Zant's going to be down 2 rounds after this.
Yeah, man, because it's the pressure. Pressure of Delboni. She's making Delboni miss though.
Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes it don't matter if you miss if it looks like you land.
Right. Exactly. It's not looking good for Lindsay Van Zandt. I mean, I said Lindsay. It's not looking good for Van Zandt. It's not looking good for Lima. It's not looking good for any of them. Either one of them.
Yeah, Delboni getting the better here. She's got Van Zandt clinched against the fence again. She's just landing some short knees to the thigh, but not really. Just basically showing, yeah, I'm in control right now.
Right.
I'm scoring in the judge's eyes because she's the one marching forward, and that scores more than just about anything. Sometimes is marching forward.
Pressure.
Yeah. Earlier, that's why it's hard for a counter fighter to win effectively, because if your opponent's coming forward, throwing, they look like they're in control.
Right. They look like they're dictating the fight. They're forcing you to move.
And that's basically what's happening right now is Delboni is dictating this fight. She's going off on Van Zandt right now in the final 10 seconds. Van Zandt's about to be down 2 rounds.
Yep, that's what it looks like, dude.
Yeah, Delboni's even putting her hands up right now.
Ooh. And Van Zandt looked good the rest of the other fights.
Yeah.
That tactic that she was using was working. It ain't working right now.
Delboni, she barely got by the first round against Tabitha Watkins, Zapatella's training partner.
Yeah. This tournament, this main event's good, man. I like it. I just don't feel like I feel like if round 3 goes the way round 2 went, I think we're gonna have a
2018, 1919. Wow. And 1919 or 1918. So one judge I think has a draw, and the other 2 I think have it to Delboni.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't see how he has it as a draw. I don't see how the one judge has it as a draw.
Well, one judge had the first round as a draw. So Judge 3 had the first round as a draw.
Dude, who is judging these fights, man? Like, I mean,
I don't know. They're not like California, Nevada level judges. That's for sure.
Well, see, the thing that concerns me, man, is like I read a report today that Israel Adesanya had one judge removed from judging his fight with Vittoria. I'm like, how does he get that kind of power to dictate who is judging?
Well, you got to remember, it's the UFC. They are like the primary moneymaker for the Nevada Athletic Commission.
Yeah.
Especially post-COVID, when they were having almost half their events there.
You're right, man. I guess that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah. And I mean, you can make formal requests like that. Like, I've had bad luck with this ref in the past. I don't like this ref in my fight. If you're a champion, you know, you're the one drawing in the money.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true, man. That's a good point. And I didn't think about it until you said it.
Then in boxing, for example, Floyd Mayweather always had Kenny Bayless repping.
Yeah. That's kind of weird.
If you're promoting your own fights, then you definitely can speak to the commissions. And of course, in boxing, it's not only the state athletic commission. You got like the belt commission. So it's WBC, WBO,
right?
IBF. What's the other one? WBA. Van Zandt's starting to do better in this third round.
Yeah, Van Zandt coming out aggressive.
Oh, he's starting to walk Delboni down and make her shots are starting to look effective. I mean, Delboni's still doing good. She's starting to walk forward again, but Van Zandt, she's coming forward and she's starting to show like, yeah, I'm here. Like I'm trying to win.
I think she feels the fact that she's down 2 rounds.
Yeah, and like she went for it. She penetrated for a takedown, didn't get it, but that's still going to look, you know, it's going to look better.
She threatened
his eyes that she's coming forward now. Like Delboni's not the only one coming forward. I still think Delboni's edging it this round, but she just backed Van Zandt up again.
Come on, Van Zandt, get in there.
Yeah. I think I would like to see Van Zandt rematch Zappitella.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think she has a good style, but she gave up too many takedowns, whereas Delboni didn't give up any takedowns. She just didn't do enough.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I wanted
Zappitella up, but she wouldn't unleash.
Right. That's why I wanted to see. That's why I was hoping.
Yeah. Delboni also let Zappitella land too many of those big right hands.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why I was rooting for Van Zandt in this tournament to see that rematch.
Yeah. But, I mean, both took Zappitella to a split decision that she probably shouldn't have won. This is a good final round. Minute 20 left to go in the third final round. Winner gets a title shot. But Jessica Delboni still walking Zappitella down.
Van Zandt.
Yeah. Van Zandt down. Well, she'll be walking Zappitella down if she wins.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Jessica Delboni, she's fighting 5 rounds. Only what, like 3 weeks after she fought 5 rounds.
Yep.
That's phenomenal. Like, she didn't have a training camp for this tournament.
And she made weight.
Yeah, and made weight.
Yeah.
Which was smart. She didn't pig out after the fight.
Right.
Which some fighters, man, they get done with the fight.
You see him that night pigging out. You see him that night pigging out.
Yeah.
On their social medias and shit, you see them pigging the fuck out. Especially like Joanna.
Yeah, Delboni's pretty confident. Van Zandt putting her arms up, but I don't think she looks as confident.
Nah. She knew she was running the whole time. Who you got, man?
Delboni just said, I'm the champ.
Who you got?
I'm going with Delboni. I think Van Zandt landed cleaner in the 3rd round, but I mean, I think 2 judges had Delboni up 2 rounds to 1 anyway. So
yeah, she tried to turn it up there at the end, but it'd have been a little too late. Now, y'all have already showed us the scores. Let's not have no funny judges now.
Draw. I can't remember what Judge 3 had the 2nd round as. Because I think it might have been evened up or majority draw coming into this.
You said it was 19-19, right?
One judge had it 19-19 after the 2nd. I can't remember what Judge 3 had it as. Because Judge 1 had it 2 rounds to none for Delboni.
Yeah.
All right, decision time.
Yeah, let's see. You're a few seconds ahead of me, so
Unanimous decision. Jessica Del Boni.
I figured. Yeah, I figured.
I didn't hear I didn't hear the scores, but
Yeah, I figured that, man. I could have. Yeah, we could have told him that. We could have told him that. Good job by Jessica Del Boni. How do you think the rematch is going to go?
I think Del Boni should be able to take it. She's got a nice big trophy.
Well, she's the winner, man.
She says, "I am the real champ." I know this.
Oof. Good night, man. Good night of fights.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what happens from here on out for sure. Excited to see the Zappatella rematch. I'm in. You there, bro?
Yep. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just tweeting out the result.
Oh, you're good, man. Well, hey, man, I'm gonna jump off and I'm gonna finish this Bellator fight because we're in round 4 and I have got to see this.
All right. I'm going to turn it on myself then.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for coming on, man.
Say what?
Thanks for coming on.
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm gonna have to get you on over at No Filter MMA for sure, bro.
Sure.
All right, man. Hey,
All right,
I'll reach out to you, bro. We'll talk.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. Peace out, chat fam.
All right. So Jessica Del Boni, your Invicta Phoenix Tournament champion. Just trying to tweet out this result here real quick. Jessica Del Boni showing a lot of respect to Lindsey Van Zandt, saying she was nervous having to face Lindsey again. Jessica Del Boni says, "Let's go eat barbecue." That was a good fight. I mean, it's just the pressure of Jessica Del Boni was just too much for Van Zandt. I mean, yeah, Blue Dash said it. Van Zandt couldn't really get it going. The pressure was too much. But that was good on Del Boni. Like, she threw a lot more in this fight than she did against Alicia Zappatella. And that's the way she's going to have to keep it. All right. So that's it for Jessica Del Boni. Said told Alicia, "I'll see you next fight. Next time, don't talk so much. Not so good." So that is it for the Invicta Phoenix series. I'm going to stay on for iKON because Amanda Serrano is fighting in a bit. Against who is she fighting in this fight? Obviously Garcia, but what is the girl's name? Valentina Garcia. Garcia making her debut. Serrano coming in 1-0-1 in MMA. Got to draw her first fight, and then won via standing rear naked choke in her second fight. Both of those came under the Combate America's Now Combate Global banner. So that is it for the Invicta Phoenix Tournament Atomweights. Good tournament, too. I mean, all the fights, there wasn't really a boring fight. I mean, I thought Del Boni's first fight against, what's her name, was a little, it could have been more, but she was, I think it's definitely safe to say that she was just saving her energy. You know, which is good. You, like I said earlier in the stream, you got to conserve energy for these, you know, these tournaments. You can't just blow your whole wad, you know, going for broke all the time, because afterwards you might dump all that adrenaline, and that's no bueno. I'm gonna turn on Bellator here. And Bellator doesn't want to load right now. That sucks. Oh, there we go. Looking like Amasov on top in Lima's guard right now. But Judy is right. Great night for awesome fights. Yeah, this is why this tournament. No, that's a shame to see. But yeah, this is why I push the atomweight division like I do, and why I did, you know, the whole International Atomweight Month thing. You know, every year since I started the channel, I did like a series of videos on, you know, why the UFC needs the atomweight division. This year, I decided to do something different. I'm not as high as I used to be on UFC bringing out the atomweights. I mean, I'll still cheer them on if the UFC does it, but right now it's like I'm just promoting the division overall as a whole, because these ladies bring the action, whether it's in Deep Jewels, whether it's Invicta, whether it's Ryzen, whether it's Road FC's coming back. They put on some fun atomweight fights too. Whichever division it is, these atomweight ladies, you know, they bring it. They're fun, they're exciting, they're fast. They're not always, you know, the highest finishing rate, but that happens with every weight class. As you go lower in weight classes, and this goes for the men and women, the number of finishes, you know, go down. But I saw a stat earlier that showed that the ladies equivalent to the men's, you know, if it's the same weight class, the finishing percentage is the same. So I can't remember if that was in boxing or MMA. I think that was in boxing, but still, it just goes to show, like, people say, oh, the ladies don't finish. Well, they finish according to their weight class. I mean, so do the atomweights get the most finishes? No, but they're the smallest weight class. Well, microweight over in Japan is the smallest, but still, the ladies are getting the same amount of finishes as their male equivalent. So it's just a smaller fighter thing. But they're in between fights right now at iKON, or they're waiting on a decision on this fight. But looks like Amasov has a cheering section there for Bellator. He knows he's won. Well, that was, if the other 4 rounds were like the 5th, that was boring. Blue Dash says incredibly boring. Amosov just laid on top of Lima every single round. Lima didn't pressure or do anything much. The little amount that was on the feet. Yeah, that sucks to hear. But looks like Bellator is going to have a new champion. But you know what? If that's what it takes to beat a legend, I mean, I won't say a legend, but like a legit top fighter like Lima, that's what you got to do sometimes. I mean, you got to do what it takes to win. I mean, you can't always be the most entertaining. Is it important? Yeah. But you got to win. Above all else, you got to win. Yeah. So, waiting on the next fight. Pro Gonzalez in the ring at iKON interviewing the this fight's winner. I'm not really into Pro Gonzalez, but she looks nice here. I'm just saying. Be interesting to see. Did they announce who she's fighting yet? For I don't think they did. For I know she's going to be making her bare knuckle debut. So it'll be interesting to see who they match her up with. It might be that Carissa Sagala girl. That one who just lost recently. In that fight that was apparently like an all-out war. Let's see if it's listed on Tapology. Come on, Tapology. Yeah, Pearl is fighting Carissa Sagala. This says on 6-4, but I know that event hasn't happened yet, has it? No, it definitely didn't happen because Pro Gonzalez wouldn't be looking like that right now. But yeah, Gonzalez will be taking on that Carissa Sagala, who lost her last fight, but put on an absolute war that I saw. It was getting like a lot of traction on Twitter and whatnot. So it'll be interesting to see how she does. Hopefully it's main event time next at iKON. Because it's almost 11:30 and I got to get up for work early. Not that I'm not having fun, but that's another dude's fight coming up for iKON. But that's it for Bellator. Oh, Amosov's a Ukrainian. Did not know that. Yep, new champ Amosov over at Bellator. Man, Douglas Lima, he was probably like one of the only like maybe two fighters Bellator has that you could legit say was top 10 in the world, and he just got handled by Amosov. So So thanks for those still tuning in, waiting on this fight to start at iKON. Let me bring it back up here. Really just waiting on the Amanda Serrano fight. Okay, this is the co-main event here, I believe. Johnny Parsons versus Ricardo Chavez. So hopefully this will finish fast, and then we'll get on to the main event. I can go to bed. I already did that. Just waiting on the announcement. Dude got an eye patch on. Watch them eye pokes. All right, so here comes, who is this guy? He's got a mullet. Johnny Parsons entering the ring right now over at iKON 7. I don't normally call men's fights, but since we're waiting on a ladies' main event, we're calling a men's fight. One thing you'll notice about MMA, there is no shortage of bad tattoos, but the lower you go as far as level of fighting, like from UFC all the way down to the small regional shows like iKON, the worse the tattoos get. The ink is just bad. In MMA, it is. I mean, there's bad tattoos everywhere you go, though. Like Invicta is certainly not. I mean, not Invicta. It's not exclusively like an MMA thing, that's for sure. But all right, announce this fight. Let's go. Start this fight. This is Johnny Parsons taking on Ricardo Chavez. Parsons with the mullet, Chavez with this mohawk type style. So I'm just looking this up. I'm seeing someone on Sherdog posted that Judy V going to bed. Good night, Judy. Have a nice night. So two judges had it even after the first two rounds. The third had a 2018 Del Boni. So it was up to that third round, and Van Zandt could have won it. But Del Boni, she still kept coming forward, landing the overall better shots, and Van Zandt just didn't really have an answer to the pressure of Del Boni. Kept getting backed up. So it's a good job for Jessica Del Boni. And I think she'll beat Zapatella in a rematch. I think she beat her in the first fight, and I think she'll beat her in the rematch. So we're getting this finally getting this fight started here. Took them long enough to announce this. Nice knee there for Parsons. Nice low kick there by Chavez. That is a small ring they're in at iKON. And I don't know, maybe these dudes are just that big. They're fighting at 175. So no, they're not that big. That is a small ring. But Parsons backing up Chavez, keeping him towards the corner there. Usually a good move when you're fighting in the ring, try to back them up into that corner. That's how Mirko Krokop, was just so able to knock dudes out with that low kick, or the high kick rather. He'd back them up into a corner, and unleashed with the left high kick. Just murdered people. So Parsons trying to keep Chavez backed up on the outside, circling around, trying to keep him backed up into the corner when he can. Chavez trying to come forward, but I'll tell you what, Parsons doing a good job of keeping him, keeping his back to the ropes. Keeping Chavez on the outside. Chavez is starting to circle around a little bit better, but this ring is so small, all Parsons has to do is like move forward on Chavez like 2 steps, and Chavez has his back to the ropes. Chavez with the spinning back fist that whiffs. Now they're clinched. Parsons, excuse me. I don't know these fighters that good. Ooh, Chavez starting to unload with the hands now with 1:50 left in the first round. Parsons keeping his right hand up close to his eye. Might be a sign of something bothering it. Maybe he's just, keeping his guard up, which is smart. Ooh. He just dropped Oh. I think Chavez ate a low kick. Chavez is down from a nut shot. Oh, yeah, he is in pain. And you know what, on that note, I'm just getting too tired. I'm going to call it a night on this one. I'm going to try to watch the Serrano fight, but I'm going to cut the stream on this one. So to everyone that watched live, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this for some reason on replay, thanks for joining us. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to WMMA See Now, the most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. And we'll see you next week. Deep Jewels Atomweight Grand Prix Finals. We'll be doing a live stream for that one as well. We'll see you there. Have a good night.